The galaxy has united Bloodsport.
Let's get it.
King Shark.
Nom nom.
Rick Flag.
This is messed up.
Harley Quinn.
Hey guys.
And Peacemaker.
Let's show off.
Unless what they're showing off is dope as
and made them a team.
These are dangerous people.
What do you guys want them for?
Just to save the world.
Wowza.
The Suicide Squad. In theaters and on HBO Max August 6th. Rated R. Under 17, 90 minutes without parent.
Let's get it, fam. The old man is running late again. Alright, let's get started. We're about to get started, brother Hot Tim. Oh, can't stop. Alright, hold on. it's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy in. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 What? Drink your water. Drink. 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 Drink your water. I'm drinking my water. What's up, family? Oh, man, we running behind again, but it's all good, I think. But I got a little bit more research to do, and I found something I was looking for, and I am so happy. Excuse me. I am so happy that I found it. You know, I've been looking for it. But the reason I couldn't find it was because I had a vision in my mind of what it looked like. And because I had that old vision of what it looked like, I couldn't find it, and I might have been looking at it all the time because it didn't look like what I thought it was supposed to look like. Sound crazy, right? But hey, family, I want to let y'all know we are about to go on and kick it. We are about to go and turn these things off and go straight to G&J.media. Remember, the Daily Toast we streaming on J&G. On the Daily Toast we're streaming on G&J.media. All this other stuff is commercial to let you know where we are. I want y'all to come on over to G&J.media. And if you are not on our email list, get on our email list, because we're going to have some good stuff coming out, because I got some private videos coming up, because like today's rant, it was sparked by a video that I saw, and I'm going to share the video, and I'm going to do some commentary on the video. I'm going to build on the video, but that video is only going out to people on my list. You know what I'm saying? On the list. Because listen, family, it's like, yo, we are going to start rewarding those that took the time to come over and join us on G&J.media. And then we're going to even start rewarding even more those people who are becoming supporters. Because I'm telling you right now, this next piece that we're about to unleash, because I'm telling you, I'm gonna do it in segments, because like we got one video added, because we already got the audio. I got one video added. I just have to go through and I have to go in and double check some of the work that Cleve might have done, make some changes, add some words, blah blah blah. And I'm gonna be releasing the first. I'm gonna be releasing the introduction to the 7 universal laws, or what's also known as the 7 hermetic laws. We talk about them every day, because y'all hear me give you one law a day, because we got one Nguza Saba principle for the day, we got one law of Ma'at for the day, and we got one principle of Ma'at, and then we got one hermetic law per day. So we're going to look at all those, and then we also got the piece I was looking for was the day name one, because like a lot of these day names, because this is what's confusing for me, right? So a lot of the day name pieces, because of the colonization of a lot of our brothers and sisters over in the mother continent, they connect a lot of their stuff to the biblical lore. I have no problem with that, but being somebody who, watches history, it kind of begs the question if this culture has been around for thousands of years. You know what I'm saying? And all that stuff was happening. See, because how can I put it? West Asians have made themselves the center of the world. And it has made it possible for everybody else to see them as the center of the world. So all of the stuff that happened to us historically had to connect with them. And according to the way they tell the stories, it was them in this quote unquote Middle East, even though there is no such thing as, it's even a fictional land. Because the whole shit, it's a fictional land called the Middle East where all this shit happened. And all this shit affected the rest of the world. There was nothing else going on except what was going on in that area. And everybody tries to plug in their shit to legitimize their stuff in the eyes of everybody else in the world. They try to plug it into that. So you'll find in Ghana where people are like connecting Ghanaian history or ancient West African history with what happened in the Bible. And this is just part of the universalization of whiteness. And we need to go on and divorce ourselves from that shit, because we don't need their shit to justify we don't need theirs to justify ours. Just like when I'm hearing some Kemetic scholars justifying some of the stuff that's going on with Kemet by using the scriptures. Now, using scriptures for proverbs or for wise sayings or for the lessons, no problem. But when we're trying to legitimate history, right? We don't need that shit. That's just me. But I don't even know how I got off on that. But I'm about to cut off these other channels. But the rant of the day, maybe I might need to make that. Should I make that part of the rant of the day? Anime, what you think? What you think, Anime? Huh? You said what? Oh. Alright, Anime's cousin started his own health food business. They're a sponsor of the show. And Anime obviously is getting some payola from him or something because she keeps on wanting me to remind you to look out for Bainu Health. Bainu Health. Is organic and they have sea moss. The word on the grapevine is that they are supposed to be coming out with chlorella and spirulina. I don't know. I'm just here. So we cool now, Anime. Can I move on with the show, please? Hi. What's up, bro? Oh, what's up, cuz? Hey, check this out, family. I am moving over to gnj.media. Let me go and type it up here so that people can follow me over here. Because I know some of y'all like, I want to watch from my TV. Nah, well, I mean, I guess if you got a browser on your TV, you could do it. But I'm not going to get cut off. Because I feel it coming. I'm telling y'all right now, I am feeling that something major is going to go down. And a lot of people that's talking some real stuff is going to start getting cut off some of these platforms. So at gnj.media, we got our own platform. We at gnj.media. That's gnj.media. I'm about to go over. But the rant of the day is called Be Purposeful with Your Words. We are on Nia today. So I had to connect it with Nia. Use Nia in your speech. I guess that would be a better way of putting it. So what we're going to do right now, I am moving over and I'm going to go on and start cutting some of these off. So come on over. Those on Africa TV is not what you think. It's in South Korea or something like that. Bye. GNJ.media on Twitch. Come on over to GNJ.media. Come on now. Those on YouTube, y'all know what to do. Come on over. GNJ.media, GNJ.media, GNJ.media. Come on over. Come on over. Facebook. Get on up. Come on over. Come on now. On the good foot. Lift it up and come on over. Lift that good foot up and come on over here. Let me grab my coffee because we about to start this rant. We're about to get this rant. Anime, get my war horn warmed up. Because it's about to go down. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. Let me get my timer together. I'm getting my timer together. We're going to get the timer up and popping. There we go. Boom. We want 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes flowing right now. The 10-minute mark has started. And we about to do a rant. War horn. Because I'm about to declare war. It's going down. Give me another blast. I need another blast. Because I'm about to get very serious. So yesterday, family, I was minding my own business. Of course, doing my studies. I'm looking for, I constantly got to research because I'm always trying to come up with new ideas, trying to come up with new things that I'm working with, looking for different ideas, right? Although we're taught there's nothing new under the sun, there's always something new for you because you don't know everything up under the sun. So I'm constantly looking for new information. And I ran across this brother who brought up a concept that, of course, we all know. We hear. You know what I'm saying? There's the power of life and death in the tongue. We hear these terms. You know what I'm saying? We hear about the power of our speech. But this brother gave a story which I am going to go over in depth in a video that I am going to put together for those who have registered for the GNJ.media email list. For those that want to know how to get on the email list, right at the bottom of the intro screen, because you can watch the video on the first screen. Now, if you're on the first screen, there's a thing under this say email address. You put your email address there, or you go to Gumroad and you get on our email. You sign up, or you go to freegnjecourse.com. You take the e-course. You get on the list because I send out emails every day, and I'm going to start rewarding those who are getting those emails with more information, more in-depth information. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that you could, you know what I mean, already with the Daily Toast, you could use it, even though some people don't realize the importance of the Daily Toast. But anyway, the power of what you say, right? Being purposeful with your words. Right? Many of us, we waste a lot of words because we're saying shit and we're talking about shit that we don't want to have anything to do with, that we don't want to have in our life. We're talking those things into our lives. And we don't realize that we have the power to create, which is tomorrow, which is Kuumba, but we're talking about it right now. We have to be on purpose with our tongue. And it's very hard because we have been taught you should be able to talk about and do whatever you want to do. But we got to understand, for a long time, much of what we were saying was kind of protected and guided. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's just now in history that people are able to say and do whatever the fuck they want to do. But that has not always been the fact, family. And in a sense, we need to, as a culture, we need to start moving back to that so that we can start talking about what it is we want. Yes, we have to address some of the issues, but we have to start in some of our personal conversations with family members, with tribe members. We have to start being purposeful with our conversations. That don't mean that everything is positive. That don't mean that all the conversations are good. But we can start being purposeful for what we use this tool in our mouth for. You know what I'm saying? When we shooting off the artillery of our mind, because basically what it is that our mind produces an infinite amount of stuff. Right? And we shoot it out our mouth. And we need to start being purposeful with the ammunition that's coming out of our mouth, with the artillery that's coming out of our mouth, because we could create or we could destroy. And many of us are not only destroying our own lives, but we're destroying the lives of people around us. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Many of us are not only destroying our own lives, but we're destroying the lives of individuals around us because of what's coming out of our mouths. We say, I'm just trying to keep it real. No, you're not trying to keep it real. You're trying to keep it toxic. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to keep it poison. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to keep it depressed. That's what you're trying to do. Rather than using your tongue to move the group to where it needs to go, you rather use your tongue to get people entangled in some bullshit that keeps everybody mired and stuck where they are, rather than having constructive conversations to build where we want to go. I got people around me talking constantly about how they divine and how they spiritual and how they gods and goddesses, and yet we ain't creating shit. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? If we are what we say we are, if we come from what we say we come from, why are we not constructing that in our conversations? Maybe this is why we have not been able to build the modern day pyramids now. Because we have allowed other people to guide our conversations. We have had other people guide our tongues. We have allowed other people to guide what artillery is being shot out of our mouths, rather than taking the time to guide that ourselves. Taking that time to guide what we're shooting at our children. Let's think about that. Or what we allowed to be shot at our children. What discussions are they having right now? You know what I'm saying? Come on now, family. We got the bill. And shouts out to my favorite darkie as well, Abstract Rebel. You know who that is. You know what I'm saying? All right, but yo, I just want to throw that out there. I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth, because when you hear the story behind what sparked this, you got to sign up, family, because I'm telling you right now, I am going in on this one, because it is an individual story, but you can see how just by putting this in practice, we'll be able to
build the human beings that will be able to go out here and change the world. We have to talk life into our heroes. We have to talk life into our future leaders. We have to talk life into our current leaders. We got to talk life into our current business people, into our current. We got to start talking it, and we have to start talking about it. We have to start talking about it. And then when we hit those problems, we have to start talking about those problems, not in the sense of it holding us down, but boom, how are we going to solve it? We have to start using the artillery out of our mouth to destroy the obstacles that are in our way rather than destroying each other. But yo, I'm going to finish a little bit early this morning. That's it. War horn sounded out. All right. We're going to bring up the Bell and family, as we say in Giami, class dismissed. The hell out my classroom. All right, we about to go on and get over here and do this toast. I don't know what's popping off because Elder Tony called me early. Can somebody reach out to Elder Tony and let me know what's going on? If it's, I hope it ain't no emergency or nothing, you know. But anyway, still sipping on my coffee. But yeah, so I will be sending out. I'm thinking I might do it either this evening or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. It depends, because I don't think I'm going. I tried to swim a mile yesterday. It didn't work well. Didn't work out well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm grown. I got a floating device. I admit it. I'm swimming with a floating device because I'm scared as hell. You know what I'm saying? I be in the pool. But the one beautiful thing about swimming is that swimming forces you to have to go and master the breath. You know what I'm saying? Forces you to master the breath. And a lot of those that are familiar with Giami know that breath work is very important. That breath work is very important. He said, I swim a mile. You one bad brother. He said, swim a mile. But, I got a floating device, Kwame. You know what I'm saying? And I did 27 links. And a mile, they say, is 33 links. You know what I'm saying? So, and because with swimming, just like we just got done talking about the breath, right? With swimming, you have to control. Still, I still had it on. With swimming, you have to control your breath, like I was just talking about controlling your words. And it gets to a point where it gets kind of scary because it's like your body is screaming for oxygen, but you know that you're totally oxygenated. So your body starts panicking and starts trying to force you to do things. Just like in conversation sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to teach especially my youngest daughter. You know what I'm saying? I had to teach her this. I'm like, yo, everything that comes to your mind, you don't have to say. You're not responsible. You don't have to say everything that comes to your mind, baby. You don't let everybody know what's on your mind. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff is best left unsaid. And you know, with some of my grown daughters, I got to tell them that shit. Everything that comes across, listen, and it's just for my sons too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, look, everything that come across your mind, you are not obligated to say. You make an observation. You don't need to let everybody know the goddamn observation. You know what I'm saying? You know something that other people don't know. Right? But everything that come across your mind, you don't need to say. You know what I'm saying? And we have to teach that. But then it's like in swimming, every time your body says breathe, you don't need to do it. See, and it's like what's going on in the pool and what goes on in life is that because in Giami, like for example, in our major myth, the myth about the founder of Giami, right? You like, y'all gotta, yeah, we ain't, y'all, the rest of y'all playing. The rest of y'all just playing with old story. Y'all playing with old story. See, in Giami, we have to be bold enough not only to create our own myths, right? But to start to align those myths so that they can make sense in our lives. They are practical. They teach us practical shit and remind us of practical things that we could use on a daily basis. And we got a myth. And this is what's even doper about it, right? The myth is not done. See, a lot of y'all working with done myths, right? A lot of y'all out there stuck because y'all working with done myths. Everything that can be done and can be written about those myths have been written. But with Giame, nah, dog, it ain't done. It ain't done. Oh, no. When people be like, well, where's the next part of the story? I'm asking the same question. I look right back at them. That's a good question. Where's the next part of the story? And how do you know whether it's the real part of the story? Because the people and the family and the tribe will accept it and start telling it. Damn. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this jelly. Listen to me. And what's the importance of that, Brother Hatim? That means that we can constantly grow and we can constantly adapt. We don't have to get stuck on no bullshit, especially if it ain't working no more, especially if it's not healthy no more, because time has shown us that there are plenty of practices that groups of people are held on to that have no longer fit and they have become detrimental to that group. We don't have to be stuck. But in Giami, in one of our myths, right? In one of our myths, we have G. We pronounce it G. G, which is the founder of what we do. He had to go on a mission and he found a phoenix. He had to find a phoenix. That's why you see we got anime. You back to anime? You still with us, anime? We got Bainu. And those in Giame, like those that's really in the Lord Giame know what Bainu is. But anyway, I'm just saying. I'm not playing. After G found the Phoenix, part of that initiation, which a lot of people might not know, that was an initiation. When he found the Phoenix, that was one part of his initiation. The next part of the initiation was carried on by the Phoenix. And the Phoenix exposed G to the sacred fire. The sacred fire pulled G's soul up out of his body. And when he turned around, he heard his body fall. This is why we call the body the shell. The body is supposed to be serving the soul rather than the soul serving the body. For most of us, the way we live our lives, our souls, our minds, our emotions, our intuition are all serving the body. That's backwards. We have to practice getting the body to serve us. I'm not eating to fulfill my body. I'm eating to fulfill my soul's purpose. I'm putting energy so that my body can serve me rather than allowing my body to drive my appetite, or at least that's where I'm trying to get. So we have to train our physical. Like I said, we got that thumb. That thumb holds it all together. We got that intuition. We got that mental. We got that emotional. We got that spiritual. And we got that physical. They all come together, right? But you can't form a fist without that physical aspect. It's very important. But we have to put it in its place so that it does not run and ruin everything. But we can't do like other people and just totally deny its existence. We're not on that. The body has needs. The body has wants. But we have to train it up, sort of like a dog. So that when we say sit, it sits. When we say shut up, it shuts up. When we say stop feeling that pain, it stops feeling that pain. When it can't go on, we say move anyway. And it's supposed to be able to do that. But, like I said, that's out of our myth. And the piece is, we have to learn to control. We have to learn that our body works for us and we don't work for our body. And going back to what I was saying is we have to learn how to control our tongues so that we can start using and having constructive conversations, which means, and I want to be clear, constructive conversations aren't always positive. They don't always have to be positive. See, because this is another piece. When you look into our ancient culture, some people honestly believe. I need my laugh track. Some people honestly believe that we came out of a paradise. There was no beef. There was no problems. There was no poor people. There was no crime. Families wasn't falling out. We honestly believe that we were snatched out of the garden, or using the biblical term, snatched out of a garden of Eden. We honestly believe that we were snatched out of a fucking paradise. We were snatched out of a place where we did not have to deal with life issues and brought over here. No, family, we were snatched out of real life. It was shit going on over there, which cascaded and ended up with us ended up coming up over here. Come on, fam. So we got to get up out this fantasy land, and we got to understand that the same task that we had back in the day is the task that we have to do, today. And we have to, in order to accomplish that, we have to get all parts of our being working in the way that it's supposed to work, so that we can form that fist, so that we can knock the hell out of what they call white supremacy, so that we can knock down some of these barriers, so that we can knock down some of the shit, and we get back and use the hand to start building some of the shit that we used to build back in the past. But we're not going to do that if we're being led by the physical. We're not going to be able to do that if we're not able to control some of the basic functions that we have. And that's like just being able to I just want to be able to say whatever I want to say whenever I want to say it, regardless of whether it's going to bring something constructive or whether it's going to bring something destructive. And all of us, we got people like that in our lives. Well, I seen it. I'm just saying it like it is. No, you're not. You're saying it like you want it to be. You're just being a bitch or a bitter old dude or old lady. You don't have shit else to do. Just admit it. Right? Your life fucked up, so you want to make sure that everybody else's life fucked up. Nah, that's not it. Okay, whatever. Just saying. But going back to a question that I got off of a conversation with Brother Greg Carr with Ken Hunter. What is it, in class with Carr? Ken added to, because those that don't know, if you don't have narrative, you need to get narrative. Brother Greg Carr has an outline for Africana studies, and it's like, how does the world see us? How do we see ourselves? He got these frameworks, beautiful. But then in conversation, they added with his conversation with Ken Hunter something, I think it's from Nikki Giovanni, where the question is asked, how does it free us? And some of us, we really need to see, especially those of us that's talking, see, because I have nothing to say to those who aren't concerned about us being free. I have nothing. You have chosen, or you just don't know. So I can't be mad at you. But those of us that claim that we know, you know what I'm saying? Some of the questions and some of the shit that we're saying to each other, the question that we have to ask is, how does that free us? And I ain't just talking to you. Because sometimes I'm an old bitter dude. You understand? Sometimes I got bitch-like behaviors. So, you know what I'm saying? So in many ways, this show is not only a conversation with you, it's a conversation in therapy for me. so that I could be on the lookout for some of that shit that might be pulling us off the path. Man, hey, you know. Then also I got Black Yoda to get on my goddamn nerves to remind me about shit. And then Sister Navita, who cussed a nigga out and hurt a nigga's feelings. And then Miss Tracy, who, keep a nigga organized. You know what I'm saying? And, remind me of some shit and check my ass. My life ain't no crystal stair. But I love it. Floating device doesn't matter. That works. Hey, man, I be scared as hell, Kwame. I be in that pool. I be like, shit. But, I'm getting better and better. So, now, like I could do, without the floating device, I could do, I'm up to about 3 links. So I could do 4 links. So I'm going to work towards being able to do 4 links, then put the floating device back on and get the rest of them in. And I'm going to build up. But it's going to be, it's a system. You know what I'm saying? Abstract riddle. CDC internal report calls Delta variant as contagious as chickenpox. Infections in vaccinated Americans also may be as transmissible as those in unvaccinated people, the document said, and lead more often to severe illness. Get the fuck out of here. So everything is about to shut down again. And you know what? We can say that on GNJ.media. We can have the real conversation on GNJ.media. Right? Now, my cousin, hopefully, my cousin actually suffered severely from it, and he survived it. You know what I'm saying? And we need to talk with some of the people who have actually had it and see what, hear their perspective. And then we need to have the conversation, because there is a segment of us that, that's like, yo, that vaccination shit, and I ain't on no conspiracy shit, because somebody tried to make fun of me yesterday, right? They say, oh, what you think, if you put a spoon on the side of your face, it's going to stick, you're going to become magnetic, you're going to become a mutant? No, I just don't trust these motherfuckers. It's very simple. History is the most qualified of all disciplines to predict future. You know what I'm saying? To call in prediction. I am very, you know what I'm saying? So I stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm going on my tobacco binges and shit like that, I have always stayed healthy. I stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? I rarely get sick. So I'm not as concerned about it. I don't have the precursors that even if I got COVID, and my wife swears up and down she believes I had it. You know what I'm saying? And and it's like, yo, I don't get affected by some shit like other people do. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. It's like the flu. I'm not taking the flu vaccine. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And that's me. But everybody's allowed to have their opinion. But what I'm noticing now, and I need to do this. I ain't even start the toast. What's going on? What I'm noticing now is that there's a major guilt push going out right now. And at one point in time, people was like, you should have the freedom of choice and blah, blah, blah. But now it's all of a sudden, everybody's life is at risk, and if you don't, then you are betraying. Like, what? I heard betrayal. I heard treason. And this is just in the morning when I'm making my damn coffee. I'm sitting up here like, this is, you know what I'm saying? This is one of the things that's sparking be on Nia with what you say. Because it's like, yo, hold on. Right? Wait, hold on. This is treason now? Motherfuckers gonna get shot for this shit? You know, you get shot for treason. Well, my fault. You used to get shot for treason. Now, if you white in America, you could do treasonous shit and not even get no time. When I got niggas serving, you know what I'm saying, serving chunks of their life and being snatched away from their children for 8 years for quote unquote supposed white collar crimes and shit. Hold on. But that's me. Let's go. Here we go. Billions in rental aid. Hold on. Let's go on back. Let's read that. Billions in rental aid remain unspent and evictions are poised to resume as moratorium nears expiration. I hope y'all is paying y'all rent, especially if you had the money. I don't know what y'all, but it's cool. Or paying your mortgage. Well, I can understand stacking up, stack up, but you got to pay the piper. They're trying to get everything back to as close to normal as possible, but a lot of us a lot of us is like, this shit is never going back to the way it was. I refuse. Life is good. I found out a lot of people see that is the beauty of resilience, right? It ain't just black folks or it is resilience. Resilient people can look at an emergency situation like we just went through and be like, they done figured out a whole new way of life. I done quit my job. Listen, I'm through. I can't do that shit no more. They were not paying me what my time is worth. And now we have capitalism having an existential issue now, because it's like these employers want to scream capitalism, but they don't want no competition for the amount of money that they're paying people. See, because in capitalism works because of quote unquote competition, right? It's supposed to work and it's supposed to fuel itself because of competition. But when it comes to the big dudes paying a competitive wage, all of a sudden, you lazy. Because you had the audacity to be like, pay me what I'm worth. I deserve to take me and my family on a vacation, and I want to make $50 an hour, and you are capable of paying $50 an hour because I see our earnings over the, that I assisted this company in accumulating. And I see the bonuses that you got. You're lazy. You don't want to work. Oh, okay. What you see is people practicing capitalism. I have something that you need. I have a price set. You don't want to meet that price set. Carry on. I love it. Only in America. Only in America. Let's get to this toast, family. Got to get out of here. Man, I am so happy because, family, I have been looking for this document for the last 3 days. It has held up everything. I'm one of those, it's like, if everything don't start falling in line, it's hard for me to move. It's hard for me to move on. It's certain shit I have to have. You know what I'm saying? Or I have to be able to come up with. So what I was thinking about was coming up with the write-ups that I needed. But I said, damn, I already got it. But, if I have to, but I'm like, shit. I'm so glad I found it. So let's get it. First off, we want to give honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass. We salute that creator. And we say the word of power that we use here at Giame. Whatever you use at home, you use. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Lift up that creative family. We're going to move to our list of our ancestors. We're moving to the list of our ancestors. All right, family. This is what we come here for. We lift up our glass. And we salute our personal ancestors. I'm lifting the glass up high. And we say, I'm going to go as far as I can. By memory. We got Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert, and Texana Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Christopher, and Gaston, Lena, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva, Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Sapet Mott Ra, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carla Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Deck, L. Polina, Luxter Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Alonzo, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Tridge, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy William, Danny Ford, George Gibson, Nana, Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Well, Livy the Farmer, Agosto Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Asbury Sr., Leonard Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther, Keach Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernie Squells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Betsy Johnson, Haley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Don Mattel Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Stanley Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Tamika Russ, Dilly Monez, Jana Rube Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perry, Elder Basigi, Finardi, Jim Robinson, Glass Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Water, DePretis Hines, Inez Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradling, Kevin Spradling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Ada Candy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles D. Mosley, Dr. Blair, Ransom Everett Sr., Sam Everett Sr., Leon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Pookie, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word, the First State's Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Herbert, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth, Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Cochet, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Morgan Armstead, Don Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Harry Thomas, Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior, Melly Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Japel Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erlington Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beer, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Merrill Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruben Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Hyrum Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban, Phyllis Barnett. Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Colwell Sr., Robert Lee Carwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broaders, Reginald Oliver, Mazarin Coper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards, McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We got Jordan Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, and we got Elder Fatima McNair. We got we want to say Fatima's name 3 times. Fatima McNair, Fatima McNair, Fatima McNair. Yesterday was the first day, so if Elder Tony is listening, follow the instructions. We got Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff. I'm Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joey, Ryan Ross Rickens, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McKill, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Semple, Candace Simmons, Summer Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., we got Elder Clarence Lumpkin, we got Elizabeth Johnson, we got Mr. Thornton, we got Johanna, we got DeShonda Nett Lewis, we got Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, we got Henry S. II, we got Fannie Ann Webb, we got Dan Walton, LLT Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Brandon Giles, we got Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers. We got Elijah Wine, Hakeem and Coleman. We got Alberta T. Davis. We got Charles Davis. We got Willie R. Mackey. Also known as Dr. Cream. I got Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White. We got R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T.L.R. Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamila Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Murrow, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Murrow, Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Avon Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Class Gopher, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson. We got R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Don. We got Saber Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor. We got Mae Smith, Juanette Florence Sith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Niceon, Andre Martin. We got Mabel Williams. We got Terry Brown. We got Teresa Biddle. We got LaVonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter. We got Craig Lee Jones. We got Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesland. We got Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gaylor, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner. We got Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Vera Reed Fisher, Jerry Justin McCallum, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donald Brooks, Barbara Moses, Out of Spate, Ira Branson, Eric Winston, Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevenson Jr., Keen Pleasant, Sarah Key. We got Lena Shepard, Brett L. Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson. We got William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Woolfolk, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Apple Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak. We got Vivian Johnson. We got B.J. Jones, Avishel Roboleto Monterosa. Got Chet Word. We got Mama Rahani. We got Deborah Michelle Nash. We got Joseph Lane Miller the third. Family, once again, we have completed the cycle, and we lift up our glass and we lift them high and we say, Ashe. From there, it's a very simple journey. We're going to move from the past to the present moment. And they say, in 1984 it was said that those that control the past control the future, but those who control the present control the past. Interesting concept, right? But anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there for you. No specific purpose. Maybe you might be able to find a purpose out of there and be able to write an article for Giami Journey or post something up on our timeline to let people know how wise the listeners of Giami Journey is. There's so much stuff that we could pick apart. Social commentary is very important. It's very important. But anyway, family, we are on Nia, and as I ask every day, I ask you to open up your reticular formation and seek out Nia. Family, it's important not only that you seek it out, but when you find it, to share it. And even if you don't find it, share the idea of your culture. Nia is what we're moving in today. Of course, we practice all of our principles every day, but the principle of the day and the day that we are in, this moment that we are in, is known as Nia, right? And I want you to recognize that, and I want you to uplift that, and I want you to start sharing it, the fact, with other people. You ain't have to be like, hey, the day is Nia, yay. No. You got your small circle of friends, and they will understand what you mean when you say Nia. But then you can start using the principle in your daily life. You can start using proverbs that support the principle in your daily life. We have to put the meat on the bones of our culture now, because we established the culture. We done had this for a while, but now it's time for us to start using this on a daily basis, because other people use their cultures on a daily basis. Now it's time for us to start using our culture as a shield. Right? Using our culture as a blanket to protect us from the outside world. Use our culture as a lens through which we are able to see all the reality, rather than having somebody else's lens on over our face. It's time for us to put our own. So, going to Nia, for those that don't speak the language, Nia means purpose, and we want to give all of the Nia babies a round of applause. Joe Day. Balance is the meiotic principle of the day. Yellow is the color, as you can see by my shirt, and you go to our site and you could get your shirt. So support Giami Journey, family. Help us move to that $4 an hour. We're trying to make $4 an hour every two. My fault. $4.60 per hour. 24 hours a day. Always got something going, right? But that's the goal. Right now, we are at 46 cents per hour on a 24-hour cycle. And we want to thank those that's supporting us, those that's reaching out, those that, what I'm saying? But we can increase that. But here we go. Yellow is the color, speaking it with the tongue, right? Speaking it on purpose, right? But anyway, yellow is the color. Rhythm is the hermetic law. Okay? Male name for the day is Kofi. Female name is Afua. What's up, Afua? How you doing? Oh, my God. But anyway, family, we lifting up our glass. We salute in this moment and the power in this moment. And we salute and we say, the word of power we use here is Ashe. But whatever words you use for your word of power, lift up your glass. And we say it all together. We're going to say Ashe. Oh, man, that moment is blessed. We're going to move from here. We're going to move to our future, family. We lift up our glass. We salute our future generations. We toast them, because if we handle our business in the moment, they always going to have. And remember, the most precious commodities we have is not the money. It's the resources. And two of those resources that we really need to focus on, because the more of them we have, the more of the other resources we will have, space and time. And we striving to increase the space and time that our ancestors passed on to us, so that we could pass it back on to, pass it on to the next generations, pass on more to the next generations, right? We lift up our glass, we salute, and we say Ashe. From there, we're going to move to all of our relations, lifting up our glass, saluting all of our relations, whether we are happy with them or whether we warn against them. We saluting Ashe. At least I can lay you down respectfully. So now we're going to move, and we're going to lift up our glass, family, and we are going to toast. We're going to have a special toast. That special toast, whatever issue that you want to cover in this toast, that's up to you. We lift up our glass. Be precise with what you say. Be precise with what you ask for. This is that, to go out into the world. And also, we want to send out some energy, that balanced energy, out to our family and friends who might be affected health-wise, that might be in some type of depression. They might need some energy. So we lift up our glass and we salute all of our extended family, all of our extended tribes, all of our tribes and families. You know what I'm saying? All those around us. Because we got enough, spiritually, we got wealth, family. So, we just go and spread it. Go and spend some blessings. You got it. Go and bless a couple of people. You see a couple of people on the street, say, bless you. You know what I'm saying? We got a few. I'll let you know when we done overspend. All right? So we lifting up our glass and we say, Ashe. From From there, family, we lift up our glass. Where are we going from there? Very simple journey. We're going to move quickly and rapidly. We're going to move, and we're going to lift up our glass for that selfish toast. You know, I kind of got on the selfish piece, but we got to take care of ourselves, family. You can't take care of the community if you ain't taking care of yourself. So I'm asking, and I'm raising up the glass for you, and I'm asking, what is it that you need right now to move towards the greater you? Because once you reach the greater you, whatever tribe you're working with, you're going to make them better. Whatever family you in, you're going to make them better. Whatever children you have born, you are going to make them better. You know why? Because you become a reflecting light that everybody can see, and they will seek your guidance in a dark world. So we need more of us reaching towards that better us, that better me, that better you. So we lift up the glass, and what is it that you need to move towards that? We live in this moment. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. Great. One moment at a time, family. Then we move on and we're going to lift up our tribe, family. I keep on telling y'all to tribe up because we don't know what's about to happen. Shit is getting wild. It's looking crazy, right? Tribe up, lifting up the glass. My tribe is Giame. What's your tribe? And if you don't have one, that means you need to get one. If you don't have one and you like, where's one at? You might need to build it. So, you know, either way, you come straight on over. I'm gonna help you out real quick. I'm just doing this, trying to help you out. Go to free. My fault, I did that wrong. Free GNJ eCourse.com. Take that free e-course. There you go. Just type it in just like that. Go. Just type in free GNJ eCourse. You know what I'm saying? .com, and it'll take you straight over to our site. It will register you. You get a daily email from us as well as a 7-day course. Get the course, family, because I'm telling you, we giving up some of the goodies on how to build a tribe or how to participate in the tribe. Because a lot of people think, well, I just joined. It's a little bit more than that. You got to learn the culture, family. You know what I'm saying? And we got to have some cultural commonalities with some of these tribes, right? So anyway, we lift up our glass, and we salute, and we say, my tribe is Giame, lifting it up, Ashe. Last but not least, finally, I want to toast the most magnificent, most beautiful, most uplifting, most inspiring, the wisest, and the bravest individual in the room. I lift my glass up to you. I salute you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. I gotta get out of here. All right, but with that, I do like velour seats. So shouts out to King Thunder.
Oh, smoother than velour seats. Smoother than velour seats.
And here's that receipt screen. Bro, like, what y'all doing in the community? Y'all ain't doing nothing in the community. Wait till y'all see the update screen. Screenshot. What y'all doing? Y'all ain't doing nothing.
Hello, people. My name is Thunder. Be sure that you put the king in front. I went on top and win for the sake of how many rings I won. So I get the gist of it. Struggling, I got sick of it. So now I'm climbing heights for the fact my family a benefit. Rage of all this righteousness, soaking up this enlightenment. I'm happy but defining the feeling of this exciting shit. Pedals get that on fire, creating my kind of mental lapse. Lack of knowledge causes my learning to bridge the mental gaps. Even if no weapon is near me, I know my mind is strapped. Twins of evolution, I'm a horoscope and the sign is back. Pity parties for failure, don't ever give to me. And trust me, I forgive for whatever some people did to me. Peace, I searched and found it in sorrows. My haters drowned, it was awful for me to see, but I'm never the one to challenge. I'm knocking them off they balance. I'm thinking I need accountants, my circle connected and it's well rounded. Plus I'm smoother than
velour seats. Yeah, 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 yeah. Smoother than velour seats. Smoother than velour seats. Smoother than velour seats.
I turn up to heavy volume with people who vibe the same as me. I changed my life for things that I wanted and blessings came to me. You could say that I'm way too relaxed and I'm a lame, but we notice that I don't care cause there ain't no way I'm ashamed of me. I came from the bottom, no problem, cause I've been there before. My lady wanna clean up this money, then we gon' share the chore. Ain't no codes on this policy, it's an open door for anybody strong and ambitious minded for wanting more. Traded fun for some money to stack at different rates. Body move the same, mind running much at a different pace. Sit alone, smoke till my mental was in a different space. Headed out of town, now I catch you niggas on different dates. Walk with love and I'm golden, so I'll embrace the gates. But hoping people love me while living before it get too late. Power in my soul and my spirit enhances more of me. I'm blessed, but at this moment, more importantly, I'm smoother than velour seeds.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Most niggas on your block is bitches. Motherfuckers go to jail, turning fags and snitches. This is a motherfucking new beginning. I came to make bread, break legs and friendships. Only loyal to the guys that was there in the beginning. At a time when I was down and out and thought I was finished. Got down for niggas when they couldn't handle their business. Life or death situations, dog, I blaze my cannon. I've been crushing motherfuckers when they was barely standing. But it's funny how people change, act strange and different. Much love for my gangster ALI in prison and Black Mark, who plays cops doing time in the pen. Only reason why I rap is to cop me your Benz. But I'm good, hood rich, fresh hoopty with tents. Experience 9 Luger with the extra clip. When we ride, it sounds something like this.
Looking for a way to make online learning a better option for your family? When it comes to virtual learning, experience matters. Tuition-free K-12 powered schools are ready to put over 20 years of experience to work for you, giving your child the personalized learning they deserve without disruptions. With a K-12 powered school, students gain the skills they need to be prepared for their next steps in life, building a better future for each one of us. K-12, education for anyone. Learn more at k12.com.
With Allagash White now available in 12 packs, no matter if your next adventure sounds like this
Onward!
or like this. You can count us in. Allagash Brewing Company. From Maine with love.